Mr. Anarchy.
Yes.
What do you say? We bring a couple of things back, okay? Clown Court, one of them, but with a new format and a code, but a dumbed down version that only has like a couple of things on it. Like just a couple of like the really strict things that are like, if you do this, this, and this, we could just be like, you're done.
That'd be really good. Here's the thing about us. For some reason, I think we were too nice. I think we were too kind to people who truly didn't deserve it, and we gave them 1,000 chances when they should have been kicked out or left ages ago.
You're absolutely right.
So whatever these rules are, they have to be set in stone into the code. And if it is broken, we take them out.
Yes.
They're out. Boom.
Okay, I'm down. So you want to help me, like, at some point we could sit down and just kind of like, I'll brainstorm some, you brainstorm some, and then we come together and like kind of like go through them, and then we can see what we can put on or what we can adjust and like, you know.
Yeah. And we can make it a full document, a beautiful one.
Okay.
You know, handwritten by us.
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
and
the
then,
whole thing.
And then the Clown Court, we do it differently. It's not a planned thing. So like, let's say something happens, or like, so let's say you, me, Tessa, Kirk, whatever, right? There's an actual, like, an issue that we think is Clown Court worthy. We call it right there on the spot. We just call it, right? So let's say you call Clown Court on these two people, okay? So we go and do Clown Court. Then you pick 3 other clowns, you know, so you'll just pick as a clown jury. So they all get, so they all, each one of them gets to ask one question in the clown jury, and then they can do it, they can make a decision. But then on top of that, you also make a decision.
Oh, yeah.
Just to spice it up. You know, it gets a lot of people involved, and you just call it on the spot, so there's no preparing.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah? Because that's how kind of Babylon does it. Mumbles was letting me know, and I'm like, we should kind of steal a little bit of their system and make it our own, right?
We should steal from them because they deserve to be destroyed.
That's right.
New Babylon must fall sooner rather than later before they destroy themselves. I would love the opportunity to take my sword and behead every one of them.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, burn that pile of trash to the ground. Watch all that metal rust and melt away into the sand.
You've thought a lot about this, haven't you?
Oh, I have. I've thought about different ways of killing each and every one of them for what they've done over the past few months. How they've lied to me. How they've killed Delver.
They killed Delver?
And they lied to me about it. Again and again.
Oh my god. Okay, so, okay, Mr. Hardy, so how about this? Monday, if you're around, we dedicate it at minimum an hour to sit down and go over everything we have.
Yeah, we can do that
and
for sure.
So should we get one of those fancy books? Print like a fancy book?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah?
Is we'll have a fancy book that we can show people. It could be a declaration of clown.
Now, here's the question. Do we bother getting people to sign it, or is it just a verbal agreement like, hey, if you're in Clownsville, you're agreeing to this and this, that's it?
We do a big meeting. They don't necessarily have to sign it, but they just have to acknowledge it.
Okay, done.
And we bring everybody together. It'll bring us all closer together because we need more moments of us all being together.
Yeah,
we're missing that.
Yeah, I agree. That's another reason why this sparked back in me that I'm like, we do need this. And I knew you were the perfect person to talk to about this.
We can definitely make it happen. You know, obviously, we need to make it perfect. We need to make it perfect, okay? Because I don't want to have to burn this one, okay? And that, you know, that was a really rough situation, me having to burn it, when I wasn't the one who wrote it. And yet I'm the one being forced to burn it, and everyone's yelling at me like it's my problem, even though I was trying to enforce things. that I didn't even write.
Yeah, that's right. That's, you know, but you know, at the same time, isn't that like a compliment? You know, in a way, because like, no one, it wouldn't like mean anything if another clown burnt it. It would mean everything if you burnt it. You know?
Oh yeah. So let's have Party burn it after really trying to make things work. But you know, I realize a lot of things would have never worked with that group, and that's what makes the group so powerful right now, is we have just great people involved. People that I can trust. People that I will ride or die for without second guessing. I'll be honest, there were some people in our group before, I was ride or die for them, but that was because they were in the group. Now, you know, I'll ride or die for people regardless if they're in the council. And I think that's a good thing.
It is. That it is. Okay, Mr. Hardy, I'm glad, well, I'm glad we're on the same playing field with this. That was very relieving.
Yeah.
I was a little bit worried everybody was gonna be like, nah. Mind you, you're the only one I told about this.
Well, sometimes you gotta put your foot down a little bit. Now, I'm not saying we gotta run around with a sniper and shoot people. We don't have to do that.
Yeah, don't worry, we're losing that sniper rifle today.
But you have to remember that the choices that you're making, that I make sometimes, right? You gotta stand by your choice. I don't know. Sometimes we're making decisions that I feel benefit everybody, and still it's tough to get it through to their heads that, like, yeah, we've done a lot for everybody else. Very selfless actions, and there's a reason why we do things the way we do it, you know.
Thank you! Thank you, Mr. Anarchy! Thank you, yes! God!
Oh man, I've been dealing with a lot. It's so interesting, especially after the Hydra thing, right? I'm talking to Hazel, and she's like, you know, I think I'm gonna be okay. It was just the betrayal that really hurt my heart. I'm like, yeah, I agree with you, but remember, we don't forget about what transpired. You know, you were still betrayed. Just please stop talking to JR. I mean, oh my goodness. Like, if you're talking to a guy who's a manipulator, you're gonna start getting manipulated.
Yeah.
And I try to get through to her about that. And then I got Helen, and Helen's like, Party anarchy! I want to kill them all! And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm ride or die for you, Helen, obviously. But you know, we don't have to just go into there and fight them every day. Like, there's creative ways over time that we can get our get back.
Yes, mister! Yes! Thank you!
Like, obviously, I want to get my revenge on a lot of people. And I hold these grudges for years. And when that moment arises, oh, it makes me so happy. Speaking of happy, I'll never forget how he shot me in the head.
Who shot you in the head?
Happy to clown while you were standing there watching.
Right. That's... He did do that, that's right. Well, I mean... You know...
But you know, despite him shooting me, I love the guy. And despite you shooting me, I love you. That's why I'm standing here. I love you, I love the group, and I am here, ride or die for it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hardy. I'm really sorry, though. I really am.
I understand.
But if like you look at it, you did that for, you took that bullet for everybody. If you didn't do that, I don't think things would have went as well as they did, you know? That was your power.
I took that bullet for people who didn't even deserve it. You know, let's be honest.
The selflessness, the selfless act, you know? You did that for the greater of everyone. Deserved or not.
For the greater good of our people.
That's right.
And that's what people don't understand about party anarchy. Chatty, when I was buried under the funhouse, I was declared dead when they put me into that hospital bed. My body is riddled with wounds that would have been fatal to any other man. I've gone through how many hearts? And despite all of that, I'm still standing. What I saw in the darkness of death made me who I am. It reaffirmed my belief. The anarchy isn't against government or structure or anything like that. Anarchy is a statement of rebellion against death itself, against the greatest enemy of them all. The party lives forever.
Oh my God.
Party anarchy style. So I will stand next to you until my final breath, for the sake of the group, against all enemies. Whether that's the mimes, whether that's Hydra, whether that's New Babylon, whether that's any gangbanger in the future, because we know they love to rebrand their group time and time again. We fight together. Party anarchy style.
Party anarchy style. Okay, Mr. Anarchy, this was good. This was great. I needed this. This was...
Yeah.
This... You're always very wise with your words.
There's a reason why I'm the elder. It's not only because I'm the oldest clown next to Happy, but it's because I've been through a lot. There's a reason why I was a king alongside you. The weight of that crown. Oh, I still feel it upon my head. I feel the stress of the masses. I feel the tightness of the sword still in my grip. And I will carry that forever. But we are still standing. Never forget that. Despite it all, we carry these wounds and we are moving forward.
No. No!
King of the clown soul, chaos in my blood. Every plan I make, leave the block in a flood. Slip out of cuffs like they ain't even locked. BD, catch me once, then I'm already dropped.